Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm the King, and you guys have just seen the new teaser for the brand new chapter, Chapter 18. My oh my, guys. So, I think it's fair to say that we can rule out that this is a licensed chapter. Normally with licensed chapters, we get a big, like, hey, this is a licensed chapter. We get clear pictures of it, and it's pretty obvious. With more of the non-licensed chapters, it's very elaborate, and we are left with a lot of speculation. So I think I have actually won my bet with polyester. We can now celebrate. Before we go ahead and talk about this and break this down, guys, I need your help. We are so close to 100,000 subscribers, and our goal is to hit this by the end of the year. Please consider subscribing down below. We're literally 4,000 subscribers, and we have 2 more months to hit this goal. If you guys aren't subscribed or you think you're subscribed, please double check, because sometimes YouTube unsubscribes you, so that would mean the world to me. Let's go ahead now and break this trailer down. I'm gonna go frame by frame, and we're going to talk about pretty much everything. In fact, I'll go to the monitor capture right here, and we can go ahead and talk about everything frame by frame for you guys, so you guys can get a good understanding of what this is. So, we'll go ahead and play this one time in fast motion, we'll go in slow motion, talk about some ideas. If you guys want to see this, it's on DBD. So we start off with this very eerie scene, and quickly you just see something come up, come down, and that's it, right? At first glance, you may not even recognize what this is, but if you go ahead and play this back a lot slower, you can actually see that this is a hand. So if we take a look, we see the hand springing up, the hand springing down, and a big blood splatter. And we also see that there is no trademark, so we can rule out that it is not licensed. So what exactly does this entail? What exactly does this mean? Well, we got the leg for the Legion, and now we got the hand. There we go, case solved. There's been a lot of theories already. You know, this came out at 11 o'clock. It's currently 1 p.m. I just woke up not too long ago, and I saw this, and people are already speculating about a lot of things. Before we even jump on into the speculations, I want to talk about what's going on here with this map. Now, this just pretty much looks like the woods. It looks like Shelter Woods. We see a lot of particles around, so I don't think this has much relevancy when it comes down to deducing what the killer is or what it has to do with the killer. I don't think this is going to be the new map or anything like that. Normally, when we get teasers, we don't really see the new map. If you think about the Blight, well, the Blight didn't have a map. If you think about the Oni or characters like that, we never really seen the map, so to speak. You know, same can be said with Clown and some of the other characters. And this one just really doesn't give us too much information. We just see a forest here, and I doubt we're going to be getting, like, another map that's so close to Shelter Woods. So, I'm going to completely ignore the fact about everything here. Now, I could be terribly wrong, and this could actually mean something, and then I'll look like an idiot, but we'll carry on. So, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The hand that pops up and just slashes, comes out of nowhere and slashes. So, I've seen a few theories on what this is. The first theory that I've seen, and it's probably the most popular right now, because of the noise and the sound indication, I'll put it back in full speed and let you guys have a listen of it. There you go. Because of that noise, that's a very scary noise, people are speculating that this is a Wendigo. And a Wendigo would be quite interesting. And for those of you guys that don't know exactly what a Wendigo is, here you go, a quick Google search and you can pretty much see everything. Wendigo is like this really crazy creature that's like half deer, half werewolf, half human kind of thing. It's still humanoid, so it does fit the category, and they have really long arms. And this is like a folklore, kind of like a Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, things like this. If I remember correctly, this is part of the lore for Nova Scotia up in Canada, and it's, you know, hunting the woods, I believe, which makes a lot of sense. If you take a look at some of these things, take a look at the woods in the background. You know, we can see the woods that is very similar to the woods that we've seen. Or take a look at this one. We can see the woods again with all of these particle effects, you know? And we see this hands that very closely resemble the thing that we've seen in the trailer. And as we know, these things will attack with their hands because they are long, lengthy creatures. Maybe they can look like this. We didn't really see any disfigured hands, so to speak. Well, to be fair, we didn't get a really good look at it, but this actually makes a lot of sense. And normally the way Wendigos are perceived is in a forest with a lot of snow or particles around. So it makes sense that we could be seeing something like this coming on into DBD. And you hear that loud, eerie screech as well. If you take a good listen to that eerie screech as well, a lot of people are already speculating that this could be a female killer. And it makes sense because take a listen to it one more time. I'll play it a little quieter. If you take a look at that and listen to that, it's very high pitched. So a lot of people are already saying that this is going to be a female killer. I would love that. We haven't seen a female killer in ages. So it would be amazing to have a brand new female killer coming on into the game. Now again, I want to take a look one more time at this hand. You can't really see too much, but you can see that it just looks like a normal hand. And obviously this is connected to something. Maybe this is a complete curveball. Maybe this isn't a Wendigo. Maybe this is a creature that just has 200 hands and it runs around with all its hands trying to kill you. You never really know. I am going to bank on that it is a Wendigo. Although the hand does look pretty normal and humanoid. There's nothing disfigured or anything like that about it. So, you know, it is perceived on some of these images that we're seeing that Wendigos do have normal hands like this. These are the normal hands. In fact, we can actually take a look at some of the lore of the Wendigo. This reminds me of when I went ahead and looked for the Oni. When we did the research for the Oni, this was the exact site that I used. It told me everything about the Oni, and I was like, this could be it. So it says here, the Wendigo, also known as the Wendigo, Wittigo, and Wheatigo, the Weedigo, is a creature from the Algonquian myth. The common translation of its name means the evil spirit that devours mankind. Sounds like it would fit in DBD. In 1860, it was translated by a German explorer to mean cannibal. Explorer. Sorry, words are hard. Wendigo are known to live in Canada, and the United States, and seem only to live in cold climates. They've been sighted around the city of Kenora in Ontario, Canada, but throughout the late 1800s and the early 1920s, there were sightings of Wendigo around the time of the death in Roseau, Minnesota. Another Wendigo hotspot is supposedly the Cave of the Wendigo, which is near the lake. I'm gonna butcher that name. Maymagiwis in Ontario, Canada. I'm sorry, all of my Canadian viewers. I just butchered that. I know. I'm sorry. Don't leave me alone. So pretty much, you know, they go on and talk about the rest of the lore here, but we got some information about the Wendigo. So pretty much we get a lot of good information from that. You know, they live in cold climates. They live in the forest. They attack with their hands. That's kind of what we're seeing exactly here. Even the top comment already says Wendigo. People are going crazy about this. And again, this is the only thing that I can make sense of. I'm sure in later time we're going to get some more details or some more teasers, more trailers. This can mean that we're going to be seeing the PTB next Tuesday. Normally when we get trailers this early, or whenever we get trailers, the PTB comes right around the corner. We know that PTBs are always on Tuesdays, so we could be seeing this as early as next week. So that is going to be pretty awesome. What do you guys think this killer is? What do you make of all of this? Maybe this entire background does have significance, and this is showing us that it is a Wendigo. I'll play it for you guys one more time in slow motion as I wrap up this video here. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Tell me your crazy theories down below. You know, you just heard my crazy theory. I think that it could be a Wendigo, but honestly, it could be anything. It could be any creature, and I'm just going on a limb here of what just logically makes sense. But we have been wrong in the past, so you never really know. I have my hopes up for a Wendigo, but if not, we'll see what crazy creature Dead by Daylight has made this time, and that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're brand new. Again, we are nearing 100,000 subscribers, so please consider subscribing. No stream today. Today's my day off, so we'll see you on Monday for the streams, and we're gonna continue with these stairs. And guys, I need to let you know, we are making a second channel as well. We're going to be playing a lot of Let's Plays and different games there, so you'll hear more information about that coming soon. But yeah, with that being said, I'm the King. I did my ground to you guys, and we'll see you in the fog.